Wow. I clicked on the wrong thing. Here we are. Ferret's off making food. Today is the festival, I believe. Ooh. Shells appear more frequently tomorrow. Aw. Gus made me pancakes. I'll put these here because Ferret made them and Ferret might want to check. Doop doop. Are these grown? No. Hello, Conton! Welcome to the stream! We're playing a little Stardew today. Right, pancakes give foraging, so I need to put them in the food with bonuses. I'll also put the crab cakes in there, because I don't usually eat the crab cakes. So today is going to be the festival. I'm hoping Ferret comes back with food on time. Let's get all the animals pet. If we had an auto petter, it could be easier, but... Okay, let's see who's missing. The cats, one of the cows, and one of the goats. Which of you is it? It's probably you. No? Who is it then? Ah, Torch. I used to have it on my iPad, but I got bored because my ADD goes, aha, no hyperfixate, but some on it, anything with action. Yeah, that's fair. Thankfully, we latched on to Stardew pretty easily. It's the repetitive action. Goat cheese. So I put a truffle, and I need 1, 2, 3. There we go. Boop. Boop. I remember I first played this on my MacBook in school. And I'm honestly surprised I never got in trouble. Okay, that's Cheese Puff. Agent Goat Guy. There we go. And then, where's Bueller? There. That should be everyone but the cats, I believe. Yep. Should probably sell some of these. Okay, cats. Ooh. Stardew can have action, but it's generally fairly calm. Hence why it's our Friday stream game. Now, where are the cats? Ah, heck, the luau's begun. There's one of the cats. Whoop. And a sunfish. And there's the other cat. I might pause time because Ferret isn't here yet, honestly. We were just given these tiny laptops. Damn! Yeah, no, we had that issue at my school, except our school had us, they had us buy MacBooks for ourselves. Starting in middle school. Hello, Ferret. Luau is about to start. Well, it literally just started, and I paused to have time.
Awesome. Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah, Conton, our school had us buy MacBooks. So we had to pay for our own computers. And one of my classmates was like, at one point, she was like, hey, can I look something up to show it to you on your computer? And I'm like, sure. And then she looks it up and she just gets straight up NSFW stuff on my computer. I slam it shut. I look directly at her and I'm like, I'm never doing anything for you ever again. Just stare her directly in the eyes. Never again.
Okay. And
Ferret, today's luau day. Get something like
yep, I'm
high-level goat cheese.
I got a truffle.
High-level truffle? Okay.
Yep.
Luau's on the beach. Crap, we gotta run to the beach. If we're not there on time, I will reverse time for us.
Okay, wait. I can warp there. And then I'll just go waiting for the players.
Alright. I am sprinting for my life.
Wait.
Alright. We made it in time!
Yay.
Alright, let's go talk to everyone.
Yeah, I've been figuring out how to or like how to substitute stuff when you don't have the actual stuff. Because nowhere in my area sells jajang paste. Just gochujang. And I'm like, no, I want jajang noodles.
Oh.
And I don't want to make it myself because it's a intensive process for someone who wants things done quick. And so there are jajang noodles. And so I got a pack of that and just swapped out the noodles for a pack of the tteokbokki that I got. Okay, this is new. I've never seen the wizard here before.
Yeah.
And yeah, Sebastian's usually there instead. Yeah, but I've been trying to figure out like what is the best ratio. Apparently 150 milliliters of water is not it. So it was so much that I had to add an egg just to get it to not be super soupy, and it's still a little soupy.
While I was in social studies yesterday, I was debating to do a unit test or not. My friend who was next to me said do it, then whispered and cheat on it. How dare she suggest such... I mean, yeah, that's fair. I mean, I've never liked tests in school because it's literally all about memorization. It's not using what you've learned. It's just straight up memorization.
Yeah, memorize what is up and then forget it. Which is, so many teachers that I knew
social
were
studies,
so
no
against.
Summer school, my friend. Yeah, that's fair. I'm so used to SS being social studies.
But either way, yeah. So many tests are
bullshit.
Yeah, they're bullshit. You just regurgitate. So many of my teachers in high school were very against the idea of having to teach to the test instead of teaching through the test.
Yeah.
Wait, Jube, come back. I want to get a screenshot. There. Now you can leave.
Dina.
Yeah. And so they would go, okay, we're going to teach through the test. That way I'm not just having you regurgitate stuff. And I'm like, yeah.
Should we get starfruit now?
That is so much for a starfruit.
Yeah.
You could get it from the traveling cart lady for less.
Damn.
Does she
And
even have a
cheese.
name?
Maybe
I
I'm
don't
not
think so.
sure. Anyway, we ready to start the luau?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Did you put your thing in the soup?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see how good it is. I was doing stuff about Romeo and Juliet, so I could very well be either overdramatic or a soon-to-be theater kid. Being overdramatic is the best part of being a theater kid.
Unforgettable soup.
Hold on, I hadn't gotten to that scene yet. Give me a sec. Yeah!
Popular.
You're gonna be popular.
Overdramatic is like one of the top things about being a theater kid.
Exactly!
So it's not mutually exclusive.
Out of this world soup. Hell yeah. Right, I'm gonna put away the stuff I harvested this morning. Right, there's no room for the sunfish in the chests. But the
Garbage run.
Garbage run. Also, all your dried fruit finished, so I just tossed it in the smoking box for you. Because I wasn't sure what you wanted to do with it.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I got the cutscene with Lewis and Marnie.
Oh no. What are those two doing?
I wonder. That's too bad, we'll never know.
Yep.
Because I skipped it.
She knows in actual school I scored high on that test. We had the same English language arts class. Ah.
Okay, I figured out that that was the acronym. Just based on the context of test about Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah. One of my, I had a really fun English teacher in middle school. We did The Merchant of Venice. And while we were reading it in the group, she had sat on one of the desks and she was reading, like, the guy who's like, I will have my pound of flesh. And she was pretending to sharpen a knife on the bottom of her shoe, and I'm just like, hell yes.
Yeah. Yeah, my English teacher was obsessed with Arthur. So yeah, we had big unit on that. Ooh, we sold a fish today!
Yep, I got one from one of the cats. Ooh, bookseller!
Bookseller!
Weather report. Storm tomorrow, and fortune teller. Today's luck is amazing. Right, we have to get the ginger harvesting. Cooking recipe, pepper poppers, another recipe. boop, boop. Alright, who's missing? Lloyd. I forget ginger is a root because I always think when people say harvesting ginger is just snatching ginger-haired people. Imagine. Okay, so it's one of the cows and one of the goats again. Which one of you did I miss? Was it you? Yes. You! Okay, I need a truffle and some milk. Let's just toss that in here. Alright, and now to get things from the chicken coop. Boop. Boop.
Mystery box, woo!
I'll get a feather because I do want to gift the sweet boy some feathers. And let's make some dino mayo.
Alberto has dropped a sardine.
Ooh, nice.
I cannot pick up said sardine.
Oh no! Now I remember some complicated romance gossip. Ooh la la. I would love to hear the tea. Hello, Jock Boy. Skipping cutscene. Ooh, shells. Right. Right, I gotta go to Ginger Island so I can gift the boy a feather. Oop.
My nephews came in and took the Switch.
Ah.
My nephew was just like, "Are you still playing on the Switch?" And I'm like, "No, I'm playing on my computer." And he's like, "Oh." I'm like, "Do you want the Switch?" "Yes, please." And my other nephew's like, "Do you have another Switch?" I'm like, "I do not, sorry." He's like, "We can play it on the TV." I'm like, oh.
Conton has shared some gossip. It begins when I was in a D&D session in middle school, and let's call them C. literally whispered in my ear that they liked me. They knew I was Arrow Ace, by the way. Right, where's the little boy? He's over there. I went the wrong direction. Leo! Leo, let me befriend you. I brought you a feather.
Befriend the child and you get the child in the ballet.
And I would very
I got
much
a cow
like
decal.
Ooh. Hello, special boy. There are definitely other bird families out there, boy.
Jube should know.
Chirp, chirp. Ooh, I see seeds. Got more summer squash seeds, and I'm gonna go looking for ginger. Oh, Cheesecake is here, but they are apparently driving.
Okay.
Or at least that's the only word they put in chat.
Driving.
More information from Kanton. So a bit later, my friend P is Polly, and so dates H, and later on gets a force kissed by C, witnessed by H and P argue and break up. Damn!
Wow.
Damn! You are living in a fanfic! And there's more? Cheesecake is driving a tractor. Okay.
Don't crash.
Please don't crash. Oh, there's a little bit of ginger. Come here.
Also, if you kill the slimes, they can also give you ginger.
Got
But
it.
they also hit really hard.
I know.
So yeah, it's a be careful kind of thing.
They've killed me before, I know.
I think my first time with them, Demetrius has disappeared.
My inventory is full, so let's just boop.
Help, Demetrius disappeared.
Oh,
Robin
no.
is dancing by herself.
I swear there's more after H and P break up. Later on, P got with C too. Nothing is needed here. Fun. I can stay on the island a little longer. I should be fine.
And stay over on the island.
True. Ooh, there's a couple of carrots on the island.
Hmm.
Yes, most of it barely sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm so glad I was only in it barely. Yeah!
Mm-hmm.
That is a hell of a situation to be in. Oh, there's also a lot of taro root.
Oh, leave that, please. Because there's a quest where, Caroline asks you to ship taro tubers.
Ah, I already picked them, sorry.
Mm.
It's fine, I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of the, these are just taro roots, though. They're not the tubers.
The physical item that comes from planting the seeds.
Okay.
She wants you to ship the crops.
Right.
She wants you to ship 100 of them.
Right. Yikes. Well, we'll have to start setting that up then.
Yeah. Like,
The gossip
of
was
course.
boiling. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
some boiling tea.
Yeah, I've been leaving those just because I've done it in other saves where, like, I've started the quest and just, like, forgotten about it.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't have anything by the time that it was over. But if you just leave them there and just
you have
go
something,
often
yeah.
enough for the weeds to not decay your farm, since they grow passively by the water.
Mm-hmm. I'll come back with the next day with a bunch of the taro roots we have and plant them.
Okay.
Because I think we have a bunch, right? Because I do still
And if
need
not,
to
that's what seed makers are for.
Yep. And I do still need to go back there to keep befriending Cleo.
Do we have a house? We have
I know,
a
but I
farmhouse.
gotta pick up duck feathers.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, that is some boiling gossip. H apparently said they liked peace since they first met in a testing room too, which I find ironic. Yikes. Also, Ferret, I might pass out because I am currently sorting out all the stuff I picked up. Yep, pass out in the shed. We're fine. I mean, that is some scalding tea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in my old D&D group, there was this guy who was coworkers with the DM, and he was pretty cool. And like, I invited my friend to start playing, like, soon after I came out. Like, we had a, like, month break. I came out as trans, and then we started playing again with new players, including my friend, who also has, like, so I have glasses and have curly hair, and so does my friend, but she's short. And this guy basically had told her that she was pretty much his type, except for the fact that she was short.
Damn.
And I'm just going, that could have been me. and then they started fucking.
Oh.
And then it was just a constant. He tells me about his relationships and then, like, gets upset when I don't react the way he wants. And I'm like, okay.
Get out of there!
And then, like, they slept together one time and he was, like, talking to this girl, but not officially in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was like, this made me realize that I want her. And I'm like, buddy, I don't think he knows that I know.
Probably not.
Or if he does, I wouldn't have told him.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think I did tell him. Because he thought that I didn't know, and so it was don't tell him. Because, like, it'll ruin friendships, and I'm like, bruh, I don't care. My inventory's full. But I will say hi to the animals.
Thank you. Your help in making sure
And
everyone gets pets is appreciated.
yeah, it is. I'm so glad that it's, like, over, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because he is such a mess.
Yeah, I can imagine.
There's so many times where he'd go, if it weren't for this or that, we'd be a good couple. Or, like, he'd go, we really shouldn't date because we're not good for each other. And then they'd proceed to hook up. I'm like, really? Really,
honey.
dude? Yeah, he's a mess.
Yeah, that is
my friend's
the
got stuff that she's
note.
trying to figure out. And he does this, and I'm like,
He is not just a clown, he is the entire circus.
Yep. And yeah, so that's what drama I have. Besides the fact that this friend is also the friend that, like, came with me from a different friend group.
Mm-hmm.
Because the boyfriend of our friend was the one pressuring me to be the DM.
Contact has said he's not just the circus, he's the whole entertainment district.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this other guy, he pressured me to, like, get all the stuff necessary to DM.
Mm-hmm.
And then was, like, trying to guilt trip me into, like, helping out with food when I had literally spent, like, most of my allocated spending money on the DM books.
Ew.
And I had tried to explain that to him. And he's like, well, you're not helping anyway.
Ew.
And I'm like, oh my god, dude. And, like, okay, so my coworker, we were coworkers. And also, his girlfriend's mom was my coworker. But I was closer to her because I was literally her bus aide. So I'm telling her all this as it's happening because we're having this text conversation, like, after school gets out. Like, after everything is done. And so, she's like, tell him that we'll talk about it.
Oh no.
If it's food that he's worried about, because that was his, like, contribution to the household. And I'm like, okay. And, like, we got to their apartment, and he literally put back the pasta that my friend had set out. And I was like, okay, you guys can have this pasta. And he's like, no, you don't contribute, you're not eating. And I'm like, well, screw you too then. and my friend had been having family issues.
Mm-hmm.
And also had like her wisdom teeth out and then wasn't feeling good after that. And
Mm-hmm.
so we didn't play for a couple weeks. And then we played at her house because it was just a change of pace kind of thing. And he literally was like, the next week, he was like, well, if her brother's going to play, I'm not going to play because her little brother had played with us.
Good, no one wanted you
He
anymore,
was,
dude.
he was 11 and very, very energetic ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
And wouldn't, like, this was his first, like, experience with any of this.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, his whole thing was no but instead of yes and.
Mm.
And so, like, I'm like trying to, I'm like figuring out how to work around it
Mm-hmm.
and everything. And so it was just a difficult session because I had to work with him on making a new character and everything. And like just the no but of it all. I'm like, okay, this, that, the other. And then this guy, friend's boyfriend, who was an absolute asshole,
Mm-hmm.
just all the time. He was mean to this kid,
To a literal child.
a literal child whose first time playing D&D was that day. And my friend was like, yeah, he can't be, like, my friend's like, my mom said that he's not allowed at our house anymore. I'm like, okay, good. Oh shit, I broke a wrong tool, broke a thing, a ginger.
Mm.
Um, and then she cited some other things that had happened while they were friends, such as him texting her then 13 and 15-year-old sisters.
Mm-hmm.
He was 26. And I'm like, like, it wasn't just like, I'm sister's friend, how is your day going? It was like weird stuff.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Whole man disposal services. Dispose of the whole man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like he would just like hit on people while in a relationship with his girlfriend. And like it made all of us uncomfortable because he had literally hit on me, my friend, and our other friend. And like I had to just stop after the whole I don't want to play if her brother's going to play, and then like him going on and on about how, oh well, it's not just that she couldn't play that one time, it's also because this or that. And like he wanted it to be like a weekly thing, but then didn't want to like have to be responsible for some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we were going to play it at their apartment, then it should be like he should be a good host.
Mm-hmm.
Which my friend graciously was. He was not. Because technically it wasn't his. It was his girlfriend's mother's place.
Mm.
And so, like, my friend, his, like, technically mother-in-law or whatever, his girlfriend's mom is just like, yeah, he can be a bit much.
Yeah.
I'm like, Kate, that That's more than a bit much.
Yeah!
Can we throw him away?
Dispose of the entire man, please.
And then she's like, oh yeah, they broke up once.
Once?
I'm like, oh really? And she's like, yeah. And then like they talked it out and got back together, and I'm like, okay. Because he had a kid that she wasn't told about until this happened, and so she thought that he was going like way out on the other side of the valley every weekend to go cheat on her.
But he had a kid.
Yeah.
That he hadn't told her about.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy!
And apparently the reason that he didn't tell her was because he didn't think it was his, really. But I've seen the kid. That's his kid.
Yikes!
There's no denying it.
Yikes in all caps with a TM next to it.
Mm-hmm.
That man is a walking red flag.
He is. He also doesn't believe in being, or he doesn't want to be dependent on medicine. So he doesn't take any. He'll do other things like go get caffeine for a headache or something. When we're all like, okay, Tylenol. He's like, I don't want to become dependent.
My grandfather leans very faintly towards that sometimes, but this is extreme.
Like, I get, like, that there are, like, histories of addiction and stuff. Like, my uncle was an alcoholic till he died.
Yeah.
But, and my cousin was addicted to drugs for a while. But you don't see me going, oh, well, since my cousin was a drug addict, I'm just not going to take Tylenol.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look, you ever hear of that whole thing? Like, if you don't have homemade store-bought's just fine?
Yeah.
It's like that, but for your body and your brain.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, yeah, that guy was a piece of work. Oh, and his D&D character? Based off of somebody. I don't remember who. But it was a video game character. The video game character you play as in the game. So, of course, he doesn't talk.
Was it Link?
And we already had somebody who communicated in sign language. It's Green Rain Day!
Yeah! Nothing from the Weather Channel, nothing from the Fortune Teller, nothing from the Queen of the Sauce. Everything is grayed out. Or greened out, as it were.
Yeah, I'm just gonna collect the ginger and then go home.
Leo gave me a recipe for poi.
Oh.
Leo.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and, like, I had said, like, hey, if you need help making your D&D character, I can help. Just let me know. And, like, I'll walk you through it and everything. And so he's like, yeah, okay. Doesn't ask for help at all. And then gets upset when I tell him he can't do something. And he's like, you're the DM. You should have known.
I think
I'm
that's
like, dude,
a red flag. I don't want to get stabbed.
Yeah. I'm like, buddy, you not looking stuff up is not my fault.
Like, literally, for one of the first campaigns I ever played in, I was intent on actually reading, like, the books and looking shit up. I didn't just go, hey, I'm gonna use my intuition only.
Yeah. He tried telling me he had like power smash or something. I'm like, nope.
No.
You don't have that.
That is not a D&D
Not as a monk.
move. If you're gonna homebrew, talk it through with your DM first. And definitely don't go full homebrew on your first character ever.
No. He just wanted a monk that was based off of his favorite D&D character. Not D&D. Favorite video game character. And I'm like, okay. He didn't tell me it was based off of anything.
I've seen
Which
some
is
good
worse.
I've seen some good video game character to D&D characters that worked pretty well because they did like power scaling and figured out what would fit best for the lower levels. But to just go, I do what I want. Honey.
Yeah. He is every red flag in the book.
Yeah. No shit.
And do you still need foraging?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna leave this book in the black chest.
Right, I forgot to go to the bookstore.
I think it had combat, fishing, and foraging.
Let me check. The ones I do need are foraging, combat, and mining. I'm just gonna finish clearing out the fields because I'm pretty sure that collecting grass gives you foraging.
I'd hope so. Oh yeah, this guy also made me drive like 20 miles after I had already gotten home. I literally had pulled into the driveway.
Damn!
And he calls and goes, "Hey, where are you?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Well, it's Thursday. We're gonna hang out." And I'm like, D&D is tomorrow." And he's like, "Well, yeah, but it's my birthday."
Birthday boy syndrome.
And I'm like, I literally just got home. If I had not stopped for Panda Express, you would be SOL. Because I would have just said no. Because I would have just taken a nap. And then, like, I was frustrated, and then I almost got in a car accident driving over there.
Damn!
So I show up, like, in tears, and, like...
He's not thankful at all?
My friend, Kate, is just like, "Okay, daughter, you go with them. You're picking up the pizzas. And also filling up their gas tank. Because I know how far they have to drive. And that was not fair of him to do that." And I'm like, yeah, thank you.
Is the book guy still in town today, or is that a no?
No.
Yep, so I just completely missed it. Dang. Sometimes you have none thoughts left leaf and forget what you were planning on doing.
Or you could have just asked me to bring a feather.
Yeah. But that wouldn't have upped my friendship.
No. You could have just asked me to bring feathers, like, and I leave them in the fridge.
True.
Okay, I got the Shane passed out by the cliff cutscene.
Oh boy.
Yesterday, because it was raining. And I get to the beach. I talk to Jody, and she goes, like, she says something about, did you hear what happened to Shane? And I just scrolled through it because I'm used to, like, clicking past the dialogue because I've seen it all before. And I'm like, wait, no, tell me about Shane. And then she's like, It's a lovely day to be on the beach. I'm like, ah, no, I missed it.
I'm gonna collect all the moss from these trees.
Yeah, but DMing for the campaign that we were running was pretty okay, I'd say, besides the whole having to wait for one person to actually translate the sign language and then communicate through sign language. Because one of my friends was... okay, so the friend that is still my friend today is S. And then J is the guy.
For jerk.
And K... K is the girl. The girlfriend. And so... K was doing sign language in college. And so was also like doing like sign language tutoring. And so decided to come up with a character that like only spoke in sign language.
Which
and
is
then
very creative.
Yeah. S was learning sign language. And I was like, okay, I can help translate, I guess. And so there are times where like they have to go back and forth of like, okay, what was that? Can you repeat that again? Can you repeat that?
Yeah.
I didn't get that. And I'm like, yeah.
Could have been better implemented, but pretty creative nonetheless.
Yeah. And then, yeah. But like, I realized, like, I had bought the like sets that you can get at like Target or Walmart that are like the beginner things, and they have like beginner adventures.
Yeah.
And I was gonna do Icewind Dale, except when I opened my box after like I had opened it and then like I had let it sit in my room for a bit, I think it got under like a wet towel or something.
Oh no.
And so it was all stuck together and ruined. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'll just have to look up for the Icewind Dale adventure. I find this free adventure that apparently is something to do with Icewind Dale, and I'm like, okay, cool. And I didn't notice until the second session that it was
for higher level?
An adventure to go with after.
So higher level.
Yeah, it was a higher level adventure. I'm like, you know what? I'll just dumb this down. So
Good
I did.
idea.
And then I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna... You know what? There's this thing coming down the stairs. And they're like, okay. Can we check out what it is? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, roll an investigation check. They're like, okay. And I'm like, okay, so you see a tail. They're like, okay. I'm like, perception check. They're like, okay. It's like, you hear the sound of 4 feet. I'm rolling a die, making up the like makeup of this character, of this animal.
That.
I have the original like makeup of it, like how many whatevers it has in Google Docs, and it doesn't have eyes, and it has fur that transitions into scales.
Ooh.
And it looks like a dog, but it's not a dog. But they named it Dog.
Of course they do.
Because it was friendly and didn't bite them. And then it turns out that it is a dangerous creature in these parts that they just have somehow tamed.
I love
like
that.
They walk into town with it, and everyone's all, what are you doing? Why do you have that? And they're like, what? And they're like, that's dangerous.
It's like, you mean
And
dog?
then, like, yeah. So for, like, 2 whole sessions, I let them believe that dog was just a really weird-looking dog.
Just a really weird-looking dog.
And then I, like, at the point where I've realized that this is a level 5 adventure, and they're level 1, since they started out just in the town, they were going to just go into the woods and then travel to somewhere else, face these monsters that are way too difficult, but it's on purpose. And like, as they're getting through the woods, they see signs that say, "Beware of Nargan," with a picture of what looks like dog. So Nargan, Nargen, that's the thing. And that is, like, one of my favorite things I ever did. Besides the next session, you wake up in an inn that you didn't go to sleep in.
Ooh, that's fun.
And I did a whole, it was just a dream. Dog was a dream. And then I had them reintroduce their characters to each other.
Fun. I had a, this campaign didn't run long because, well, 2 of the players stepped out. One was, like, a really experienced, like, years of experienced player who made himself, like, a turtle cleric. And the other one was, like, a warforged cleric or something like that. She was some sort of warforged. And 2 of the players are actually part of the boys, Voices and Avi. And they'd been making jokes before the campaign. You know, classic, not, like, dark humor. And the person playing the Warforged took one look at it and went, "I'm not playing with you guys anymore. That's not funny." And the tilting point had been before, when she was getting constant echo audio to the point it was hard for me to narrate, because I could hear myself through her microphone. So, like, I would start narrating, and then I'd hear my own voice, and I'd get messed up. And we were like, "Hey, your audio's really bad, and we keep hearing echoes. We would really appreciate it if you would put on headphones or something." And that pissed her off.
Oh my god.
And then the dark joke was was her breaking point. So the party just kind of fell apart from there. And I was planning on there being a character that was, like, super friendly and sweet, but was actually evil, and that just never happened because we didn't get that far. I was also going to bring in some characters that I'd made before as a, because they had gotten on a ship, on a boat. And I was going to bring in a crew of pirates, because I love pirates.
I'm pretty sure we're all aware of this.
Exactly. Good luck again, and spot, got it. Yeah, so it just never happened because, shit hit the fan at Mach 20. I am planning on trying to bring back that campaign, maybe, because it was fun and I did have some ideas for later on. It's just, I was trying to design the campaign around all the characters that have been brought in, and, well, when you lose 3 whole characters, you kinda lose the plot.
Oh yeah, Green Rain Day, really good for your already planted saplings.
Okay, I'm missing duck, one of the... Okay. You? Yep. You? Who else is missing? 2 of the goats. Not you. You. Not you. Not you. It is you. No. It's you. Got it.
I got more mossy seed.
Nice! I also, once a group had learned that I, could, DM. And, of course, unfortunately, there are a bunch of extremely much younger people. Like, school-age kids. Who were not able to organize at all to figure out a date. And I only got, 3 character sheets total from the whole group, which... I was just kind of there this is not enough character sheets. Yours is unfinished. You have half a backstory here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell these fish eggs. We got an oh damn from Conton about it. Yeah.
It's Monday. 1,000 pieces of wood or 100 tomatoes by the end of the season. We can do the wood.
Yeah.
I know that one. Especially if we chop down all of the trees on Ginger Island.
Speaking of Ginger Island, I'm heading over there right now to plant some taro tubers. My group do it on Sunday, and I help with the scheduling. Yeah, we also do it on Sunday.
There's stuff on the beach for you to forage.
Yeah, I will go and get that when I'm coming back from the island. Just gonna go.
Or you could sell it to Willie before
I already bought the
walking into his wood.
Fair.
And do it. Okay, I didn't know where you were, but what I usually do is just sell it to Willie and then go to the back room.
Good idea.
That way, it like almost makes up for the cost.
Yeah, that's fair.
And also just empties inventory.
There is an eyelash in my eye.
Buddy, the crabs are gonna eat your feet, Shane.
Yeah, no, I agree, Conton. Sundays are good days. Since it was a group from a game design class I went to, for us it was after this one day that where we would all have class end at the same time. Unfortunately, that only worked so often because the turtle guy was because the guy who played the turtle had children to take care of, so often couldn't make it to all the sessions. Sometimes we had like big projects that people would opt to do instead of coming, which is fair. So scheduling issues are pretty common.
Yep. I got a witch hat!
Woo!
From a tree.
Fun.
I think a witch may have died mid-flight.
Yeah. Try to not look too closely in that patch of trees.
That whole kinetic damage type thing.
Yeah.
She was using Flight 3 rockets.
Yep, and just slammed into it real hard. I'm gonna see if this far out is still functional. It is! Yay! Ferret, you will not believe how many Terratubers I have planted for you.
Yay.
Come and look.
Ooh, nice.
That's gotta be enough for your thing, right? Ah, heck, that one's right outside.
Probably. I'd hope so. Just
No,
the maintenance is just make sure the weeds don't get anywhere near it.
Yep.
Because crows don't exist on this place.
We got an I'm concerned from Kanton. Concerned about what?
Yeah, what is there to be concerned about?
We just got a yes. To be fair, these are probably delayed.
It's like a dear so-and-so, I am afraid.
I am afraid. Yeah, Kanton, just know that your comments, it works better when I have context because I don't know what you're saying and when you're saying it. The most confusing string of comments. I'm concerned, yes, nope, not delayed. Oh, hello, Marnie and Lewis.
They're delayed for us because we're saying things a bit earlier
We say them before
than when
we
you
read
see
your
them.
comments.
So you might see them, like you might send a comment and then hear us like say something about it like within a reasonable amount of time. For
But
us, it's been like a minute.
Yeah, we don't know what you're talking about half the time.
Yeah.
Jube, you overheard everything, didn't you?
That's the one I got.
Should I say I'll keep it a secret or should I tell everyone?
Well, do you want $750? Or something like that?
Will they pay you money if you say you're gonna tell everyone?
Lewis will pay you to not say anything.
I wasn't hiding. I just walked over.
Sorry, Lewis, but I was hiding in the bed of your truck.
Also, the delay depends on how quickly I can press a certain button after pressing another button. And oftentimes the button doesn't turn the color that lets me click it for a little bit. Hence the forced delay.
Wait, I want to check.
So
Turns
many
out that-
buttons. Yeah.
Okay, so we've harvested 90 ginger, but haven't shipped 90 ginger. Probably because last time that I went into the storage room, I just, like, shoved everything into the chests, which probably was also ginger.
Yep. Yeah, no, there's a button for making the stream almost start. Like, a button for basically initializing the stream. And then a little delay before I can hit the actual start stream button. I think it's meant so that if you're, like, broadcasting something very live and you accidentally say something you don't want going out, you can stop it before it happens.
Mm-hmm.
But, we're very much a everything we say is immediately there kind of group.
No takesies, backsies.
No takesies, backsies, and we all know it very well. Cat's in my house. Cat on my bed.
You know what would be nice?
Mm-hmm.
If your kids could go to the island.
Yeah.
Because, like, your spouse will.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, you're on the island as well? Who's watching the kid? The dog?
Who's watching the kid? The dog?
Midnight and Alberto?
The cats are watching him? Ruh-roh.
That's like me writing a snippet for D&D. Where just the dog and the cat are like, yeah, we're gonna take watch. And they're like, sure, buddy.
Sure, buddy.
It was after the whole, like, troll thing.
Mm.
And,
Yeah.
Feather Duster had, like, interrupted Keegan writing a letter to his dad. And so there's just paw prints all over the letter.
Aw.
Turns out that every tree on the island makes up, like, 606 wood or something.
Damn. How much more do we need after that, or is that it?
So it's 1,000. Yeah, 606 out of 1,000.
Alright.
We have 6 days to do that.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We can just harvest the entire forest and the tree farm.
Yep.
Alright, ancient fruit collected.
I found that if I use my pickaxe on the ground after hoeing up something,
Mm-hmm.
like ginger, for example,
Mm-hmm.
it's more likely that it is going to have something there sooner because it doesn't have to wait for the ground to heal over again.
Yeah. That's why I
And you should
usually
also
hit
do
the
that on the
after.
farm
Yep.
because otherwise it'll wait till next season.
Mm-hmm. Cat gave me a duck feather. Were you bothering the ducks, Alberto?
Probably.
Yeah.
He's just making friends with them. I mean, his real world counterpart, like, made friends with the rats.
True.
I say real world as if it's also not made up. Okay, so I've collected 100 ginger. Cool. How much ginger do we need to ship? 44.
Aye.
And I've got 10. So the other 30-something is probably at home.
Mm-hmm.
Finish the snake.
Nice! Missing one of the goats. Okay. It's not you. It's not you.
We just need one more
Not
golden
you.
walnut till we can get the warp totem.
Ooh, nice. I'm sorry, is one of the goats named Sanji? Yes.
We take animal name requests
And no
when
one
there are people in
requested
chat.
no one requested anything, so I named him Sanji.
Yeah, there's been like no one in chat recently.
Yeah,
Kinda
so
sad.
we've either just randomized or I've picked a name from the recesses of my mind.
Yeah, so apparently the more you chat, the more it like recommends to people.
So
So
feel free to chat. I really need more viewers.
yeah.
Please, I'm begging. I'm begging you.
And this is where voices would go. That's copyright.
We're not monetized. Hell yeah! Yeah, no, I named him Sanji because canonically, like, Oda literally there are canon figures of what each One Piece character would be as an animal, and Sanji was a goat. It's very fitting. He kicks.
The fact that it's Lewis, Caroline, and Robin on the beach. I'm like, Lewis, what are you doing with the MILFs?
Lewis. And
Lewis,
yeah,
what are you doing with the MILFs?
I'm just gonna quick go and deliver a feather to the boy. Where is he right now? Oh, good, he's at home. We don't talk about my RBL AU of One Piece that is Goat Sanji?
Resting bitch leg.
Ah. That's a good one.
Oh, when my nephew came in to get the Switch,
Mm-hmm.
he was like, wait, is that Minecraft? I'm like, no, it's not. He's like, oh, what is it? And I'm like, it's Stardew Valley.
I will give
He's
no
like,
context.
oh.
Damn you!
It's like, oh, okay. Can you play it on the Switch? And I'm like, if you buy it on the Switch. But no, this is just my computer.
Leo,
like, oh,
if it's
okay.
normal for normal kids to not pay attention to birds, I was not a normal child by any means.
I like birds.
Birds! You've been foiled. Do you mean fooled?
No.
Foiled!
Gets out the tin foil.
Yes! I might make another tinfoil popcorn thing so I can make popcorn. Yay, I can be part of the parrot family. Yes! He's teaching me to speak bird!
Oh no. Leo, what have you done? Leo!
Fool! I meant foiled. Now go into the foil bowl. Yes.
Not me just wanting to shove honey into the preserves jars.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that'll do anything.
Yeah. Man, I remember when I got to have, like, fresh honey, like, straight from the hive. That was so good. It's so hard to find good honey brands. Okay. Man, I love when movement makes my eyes, like, actually blur. And I can't see shit for a moment. Ugh.
Hey, I don't think that's normal.
Yeah, no, my eyes are fucked up, but not seriously enough to be, like, legally blind. Like, I think I've been nearsighted from a fairly young age.
The birds just chirped in harmony. What is this?
You got to hear their chorus.
Cube, stop being weird.
Wait, that's the... yeah, that's... Cranberries will go into the winter chest, because they're technically a winter food.
Oh, yes, because it's already overflowing.
Yeah, I was like, I cannot put more mushrooms in. My shrooms! Dang it, I'm going into the foil bowl now. I have been debating doing craft streams at some point, because that could be fun. But I'll need to get, like, an extra camera so y'all can watch my hands work.
Aw, shit.
Oh, shit, what?
I put the wrong fruit in. I wanted to do ancient fruit, not blueberries.
Hand reveal? Yeah, maybe a hand reveal. With my horrid chipping black nail polish.
You know, I had a thought.
Mm?
It's cool that we can, like, just use the geode crusher. Wow, brain. Good going today. And all that. But it's like less disappointing if you get it from Clint.
Mm-hmm. Because then you can kind of
It's
just go, heck you, Clint.
Yeah. And you can just immediately sell them back to him instead of having to carry them across town.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or you can run straight to the museum.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I might also be moving the Friday streams around because I keep getting pressured to finish my driving lessons. And, the classes. The reason I had moved the Friday streams to Friday was because of the classes. But then as soon as I'd moved them, they moved them back.
Well, that's shit.
Yeah. So, it's why I might have to move the Friday streams to Thursdays. Doesn't help my family's like, you gotta get your driving lessons. Have you gotten your driving lessons? Will you get your driving lessons? And I'm like, as long as I live in this city, I don't need driving lessons because of how much public transport we have.
It'll be good for if you ever do leave, though.
True.
Because you can't count on public transport being everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, my town does not have public transport. We don't have a bus.
Which
We have
does
a school
suck.
bus. Yeah. But, like, no, like, public bus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I harvested your stuff, put it in the smoker chest for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But it doesn't help that, like, the one class I did go to, it wasn't even anything about driving. It was literally like, yes, road safety. People that you have driven with, what are their good and bad traits? Don't get distracted while driving for 2 whole hours.
To be fair, that is part of driving.
Yeah, but, like, to do a 2-hour class on it.
That's what you gotta do. I literally had to do that because I got a ticket once.
Damn!
I got a ticket, then I had to go to a defensive driving class. And that's basically what it was. It's basically just, hey, don't drive like this. And then shows bad examples.
Yeah, I already have a walking example of bad driving, and it's called my mother.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Yeah, fair.
All they know is you're here to take a class because you can't drive.
But yeah, the only times that they have classes are Friday nights around dinner time or Saturday mornings. And I cannot do Saturday mornings because I have to help my mother with the groceries. Otherwise, I get no food.
I would say you could use that as an excuse. but you could use the I have driving class, but then again, no food is kind of bad.
Yeah, she works on a tight schedule. So if I don't go with her, I don't get what I want food-wise. And also I have to go with her to make sure she doesn't get things that are expiring. Or to make sure she doesn't buy 5 bottles of the same cleaning product.
Yeah, that might be important.
Yep, so I'm essentially her live-in assistant. Which is not great.
I feel like one day, like once you move out, you're gonna be like one of those "am I the a-hole" people.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, am I the a-hole for moving out and getting on with my life?
Yeah, because my family already
it's like
treats...
perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, my grandfather, who is like sort of the person who gives us the money to live and all that, he's trying to pressure me to get a job, to do this, to do that. I was literally constantly given activities during the summer as a child, none of which were ever getting a job.
Yeah.
So I never had that crucial childhood getting a summer job experience. So I don't have job experience, and so I can't get jobs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could just go, hey, I have had to be like caretaker. I don't have a job. Do you say this is an entry-level job? I'm entering.
Mm-hmm. But like, I've tried cafes, I've tried hotels. The only place I've tried restaurants. I tried a restaurant that's literally close enough to my house that is just a quick speed walk. None. Nothing. My last resort is probably going to be going to this jeans place near my house and just being like, hey, you've had this sign on your window for like weeks, months even. I know how to sew. You say you need a tailor. If you can just give me the basics, I can do the job.
Yeah, they'll probably want more than that.
I mean, I know how to tailor pants at least. I've had to do it for myself.
Mm-hmm. Also probably gonna want like experience with others. And how well do you work with others?
Which, I mean, I can do pretty well.
Yeah.
If the group has some, like, I'm not a great leader, but if someone's in charge, I can follow and do what's needed. You know, it's just because I have literally no experience. Even what I've put in, like, from what things I've done that aren't considered job experience but could count as experience, nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to get a job like my senior year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
Or before my senior year. And so I tried the sandwich shop where like my parents and parents' friends were friends with the owners.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady didn't hire me because I was going to be a high school senior, and then high school seniors leave. Like, I'm like, literally, my friend has been working there for like 2 months. We're in the same grade.
Yikes. Yeah, no, I've literally tried multiple places and nothing.
You gotta try everything, though.
Yep. Well, my grandfather thinks it's because I didn't do our full, because technically in my area, high school isn't just like, to have a full American high school, you also have to go to another thing that's essentially also college. which I kept failing to do because they had sent me to a private school with very small classes that, honestly, I think was easier to pass than your average grade school class.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're wondering why I'm struggling when I'm burnt out.
Yeah. Like, they prevent you from doing things and then go, hey, why aren't you doing things?
Exactly! My grandmother made me afraid to go places alone for years, constantly saying, if you go too far out of sight, someone's gonna grab you and you're gonna be gone forever. And then wondered why I didn't want to go into the crowded pharmacy to go look for my mom who hadn't come back to the car yet. After making me terrified of strangers.
Yeah, there's stranger danger, and then there's that.
Mm-hmm. And then they'd also play, like, Dateline on the TV a lot. And I'd be sent to bed before the end of the episode, so I'd never know if they caught the murderer or not. Which is just... I think that is the #1 best way to give your kids trauma. And then they wonder why I don't like leaving the house. When I've been taught that leaving the house is how you meet the horrors.
And not the ones we already know.
Mm-hmm. I've gotten over most of it by now. But still. Crippling fear of the unknown. Just forces me to do things every summer of my whole life. Basically orders me around. Hey, why aren't you more independent? Makes decisions for me. Hey, how come you can't choose for yourself?
Like, bro, you're really asking this.
It's like, maybe you're the problem.
Oh, perfect. A bat. I need to kill bats.
Nice. Yeah, no, I think some people just forget what it was like to be a kid. And just assume that... And they just assume those skills develop naturally and aren't learned through experience.
I saw this one thing. An entitled parents compilation.
Oh boy.
Where one mom was doing this whole unschool movement.
Oh no.
Thing. And I was like, so when did your child naturally learn to read? Anyone have tips on how to get their kid to naturally read?
Ooh.
My kid is 8, and we took her to somebody in, like, the unschool movement, and, like, they said that she's, like, way below average, and so, like, when did your kid just pick up reading?
They don't.
I'm like, ma'am, I remember when I started learning to read, I was 4. 8 is not it.
I don't remember when I started learning, but I know I picked up fast. If there's one thing they at least got right, it was teaching me things before I even needed to know them. But it was school things, like fractions and reading.
Alas, they did not teach you to know to drive before you needed to know it.
My grandmother always talked about, I learned to drive, your mother learned to drive in, our old car in the fields here. And I'm like, you need more than that nowadays. My classmates were learning, like, in high school. Like, they had their drivers lesson things, and they were reading them, like, during their free time, and I'm just like...
What's that?
Like, I think my grandparents were expecting me to start scheduling things for myself without teaching me to schedule things for myself. Which is not how that works.
Not at all how that works. I had the funniest thought.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Hill's playing Stardew Valley.
Yes!
On stream, just like, what's this guy?
I bet Joe would somehow find a way to have the funkiest player design.
Mm-hmm.
Neon green t-shirt, neon green pants.
Green skin.
Yeah. Probably dark hair, maybe? Like the brown hair? Just find the longest one possible.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah.
You know, I might buy those, like, Ferret showed some crochet patterns to me, so I might buy them over the weekend and get the materials. And, hey, maybe I'll pick up a camera and we can do a craft stream. That'd be pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you see the deer centaur dolls?
Yes, I did. They look very cool.
Yeah. I was just like, oh, I know something nine-tailed deer just because of Sky, but man, that's pretty.
They are pretty.
Part of me is considering getting the full box.
Ooh. I keep considering doing that with some One Piece figures I saw. Because there was a box.
Robin, you can't just give me 50 wood when you're asking for wood.
Yeah. Oh, Gus gave me an omelet.
But yeah, getting full box definitely is like a lot of money straight up, but it guarantees that you don't get duplicates. They're not like wasting money.
Yeah. There was a set of One Piece desktop figures. So it was like all the little characters, and they could hold your desk materials. So like there was a post-it note holder, pen holder, tape dispenser, and I'm like, ah, hand it over, I want. And they were sold out.
Alas.
Oh yeah, I do like going to this one big bookstore. It's kind of out of my way to go to. But, they have a huge manga section. And I heard that the English version of the, Ace light novel, the second book of it, is supposed to be coming out either next month or this month. I don't quote me on that. I'm not sure the exact date and time it's supposed to be coming out. But once it does, I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna see if they've got it. And if they do, I am getting myself another book.
I almost sold this movie ticket, which is a movie ticket that I just bought because I already had one that I got from the garbage can, so that Sam and I can go see Wumbus.
Aw.
At the movie theater.
Nice. How does one forget a design and end up making a different design? Me! Oh, I'm also still working on some plush designs for the eventual Jubius Nerd plushies.
The Jubius plush.
Yep. Probably gonna start with the basic design for me, then talk to Ferret and Voices and everyone else for the other ones. Because I want to make sure everyone feels like theirs is a good representation of them.
Mm-hmm. We only need 5 wood.
Nice. I can go and chop down one of the extra trees down below.
Or even just a couple little little saplings. They give you like 4.
There is one in the pasture that grew during the green rain that's not supposed to be there. Let me go take care of that.
That's what I've been doing too.
There we go.
Yay.
Yippee! How in the world did I forget such a crucial thing in a design? Mood! Sometimes parts of the design just slip your brain. It's better than the original. Nice. My trick is to have a reference sheet. Like, just make a drawing of them, all angles, so you've got all the angles for the reference. And make changes later if you feel like you want to. Or just draw the character over and over until you feel like the design is what you want it to be. I usually remember. That's the thing. The brain forgets sometimes. I know this very well and very personally.
It would be so funny if I opened... Never mind.
Hmm?
It would be so funny if I opened up the garbage can for the movie theater and got another movie ticket.
It would be. Anodyne you had to redesign because the colors clashed harshly. Yup. It be how it be sometimes.
That do be how it be.
Right, Demetrius is heading home, so I need to catch him.
Hey, Jube, you should go to the movies with someone.
I will.
Almost everybody likes Wumbus.
Hmm.
At least all the younger people like Wumbus.
Yeah.
The way you answered that was like someone who has been told that they should start dating. She's like, don't worry, I will.
When I first was using Anodyne as a base for the D&D character I'm using, I didn't account any of it changing. Yeah. Demetrius, there you are. Here, have a strawberry. And Pam.
Imagine you play the crane game for so long that it becomes 2 o'clock and you don't ever get to see the movie.
Imagine.
That would be a sad day.
A very sad day. Maybe after stream conton.
Pam would like to put a coconut on the chain. I don't see how that helps.
Alright, I have to befriend Demetrius again. George. Okay.
You can talk to Gunther for a little bit in the movie theater. And Marlin. Gil is a narcoleptic. I swear, if my husband does not like the personal pizza that I am getting him, I'm going to riot. Sam loves pizza. Everyone has their own little likes and dislikes for movie theater snacks. And they're not like regular foods, they're specialty, like, made up things, and yeah.
I have no clue what I was thinking of their colors at first. Oh wait, that's right, I randomized the colors. Yikes! I usually use color palettes. I didn't do that for my D&D character. I might do it like when I touch up their design a bit later, but... Alright, Ferret, you said you had left me a book. Where did you put it?
In the fridge of the Ginger Island house, I think.
Ah. Bit late to head to Ginger Island now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Sam and Wumbus wear the same kind of sock. He just said don't tell anybody, but I told you.
I mean, that's fair. I'm not going to tell anyone. Right, chat? I can design. I hate coloring. However, yeah.
I can color. I hate coming up with these designs.
I have a love-hate relationship with both. Because on one hand, it is really fun to do designs. But then also, like, you run out of ideas and your designs just don't look quite right. Or you come up with the perfect color palette and it looks great, but the design is not coming together. Or your color palette just looks hideous and you hate every second of it.
Or you're colorblind.
True. We got an from Kanton. In the end, you suffer. Yeah. Okay, so Krobus, Sandy, Alex, Penny, Sam. Those are the people I need to start befriending.
Hydration check.
Remember, chat, hydrate, don't dehydrate. Don't wake up with the world's driest throat and have it hurt to breathe.
Super Cucumber, go away. Or, you know, just chill. I need to catch you.
Make me. Kanton! I am telling you, if you do not hydrate, you wake up with your breathing literally hurting.
And your head pounding.
I'm not joking. I wake up every morning with the world's driest throat. And it hurts to breathe. And even after drinking my first cup of water of the day, it still hurts. Hydrate, or you will regret it. That is both a promise and a threat.
Yeah, don't fight on the hydration thing, Kanton. Your body needs water.
Exactly.
And if you don't get it, you will suffer.
Mm-hmm. And if you just don't like the way water tastes, get like some of those flavor packet things that you just put a couple drops into your water.
Or like electrolytes or something.
Or electrolytes, true. I keep seeing people with sponsorships from Liquid IV.
Yeah. There's like Liquid IV, there's like Prime has electrolyte stuff, there's Gatorade.
Kanton says I am perfectly fine. Not for long if you don't hydrate. Trust me, you will think you're fine. But it won't last forever. That I promise you.
Everyone thinks they're perfectly fine until they realize they are definitely not fine like 2 days later.
Yep. You're only so fine for so long. Your threats do nothing. Oh, they're not just threats. They're promises. They may not have kicked in now, but a few years from now, you will be regretting not hydrating. This is the face of someone who knows all too well what happens when you don't hydrate.
For real though, it is summer. You need hydration.
Exactly.
I've seen more people pass out from dehydration than I should. Don't be one of those people.
Literally, at graduation one year, one of the girls was on stage, and she literally passed out because she was dehydrated and it was hot out.
Mm-hmm. You need to hydrate before you feel like you're thirsty, because at that point it's too late. Your body already wanted the water a while ago, and now it's out.
Kanton said, I live in one of the hottest places. I know. Yes, but still. Remember, hydrate or dihydrate! I just find your reactions funny and sweet. Aww.
It's not funny when you keep fighting us on it, though.
True. Piano, care for your body. It's the only one you get. Even grave robbing.
If you somehow get another one.
Even grave robbing won't get you a new body. Treat your body nicely.
If you somehow get another body, who did you bribe?
And please tell me I want a new one. And yeah, that's fair, Kanton. Piano, if you find like a new body dealer, tell me.
We should have just a mushroom chest.
Probably, yeah.
We should start making chests out of stone. Also, that way we can just reuse the colors.
True. Alright, that should be all of the animals. It is to me, maybe I have eyes. Oh yeah, speaking of D&D earlier, one of my favorite things to do is, whenever I run into a fae in a D&D-esque setting, it is so funny to follow their, like, all the rules, and just have fae that are so annoyed that you didn't follow for their tricks.
Oh yeah, like that kid.
Like the kid, yeah. I've been doing some writing on the side, and it's like the, the characters have all been split up, they're looking for each other, and one of them happens to be with Titania, the queen of the Fae. And the other guy is like, okay, I'm gonna go look for him. He's terrified of women. So I'm sure he's not doing well being with a literal famous queen. So I'm gonna go check on him. And just along the way, Fae just are setting up all sorts of traps. It's like, yes, a cozy looking house, a delicious smelling banquet. The character, who knows what Fae are, just waving and walking past and hearing irritated Fae swearing.
God, we can't get this guy. What the hell?
He's too polite.
The kid on the ship in D&D is just like, your names have already been taken. Your souls are already taken. What the heck?
Your souls are already taken. Why are you so good at Fae rules? That's illegal.
And meanwhile, Jinx is just like, this is funny.
Yeah.
It's like they're mine.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what I'm missing.
I'm gonna make a mushroom chest.
I might sell a single one of the tarot we collected.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get it into the collections.
Gold, like chanterelles.
Ooh! The cart lady's here. I'm gonna go check on the cart lady.
I was about to go, why are you surprised the cart lady is here? It's Friday.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah. I also forget sometimes.
We also need dried purple mushrooms for the raccoon family.
Perfect.
I can take care of the eggs.
You only need 5 of any egg. We definitely have that.
We got plenty. Fiddlehead fern, magnet, chanterelle, bullhead, pomegranate sapling, quality fertilizer, cherry bomb, pumpkin pie, apple sapling, cheese, mahogany tea table, rare seeds, Stardew Valley almanac, which is for farming, and a wedding ring, as per usual.
Okay, so if your farming is already up and you have everything else, then it'll just give you extra, like XP and anything, I want to say. We don't have enough purple mushrooms. I'll just go grab the eggs real quick.
I was gonna do that, but okay.
I'm just right here.
That's fair.
Oh, dinosaur mayo's done.
Yep, I popped it in earlier, and it doesn't take too long for mayos to be done.
Yep. Sell the mayo. Mano? Wow.
Yep,
Mayo.
sell the mayo.
The mana war.
Ah, yes, Mano. Mano.
Manowar. Chanterelle.
I say learn anymore.
The fact that she'll basically sell you infinite experience is great.
Yeah, did you take the eggs in, or?
Yes.
Alright.
So we just need one more, like, plain quality purple one, I think.
Alright.
Which I'll go check the mushroom cave tomorrow on the island.
It's Demetrius's birthday. I'm gonna go grab him a strawberry. We put those in here, I believe, right?
There should be strawberries in there.
Yep.
Oh shit, I need to Pam her coconut as well.
Oop. Cutscene.
Oh.
Oh boy, it's Elliot. Hello, book writer boy. Yeah, no, Gus is just like, ugh. This guy. Handshake. I'm realizing he's a bit of a jerk. Bit of a weirdo. He's like,
Hey,
bring me
Demetrius.
a finest ale and a wine for the lady.
Buddy. Cookie. Everyone likes cookies. And Leah does not like cookies.
Oof.
Neither does Willie. Okay. Experimenting. That'll be on my list.
Now, where is Demetrius? Is he still in the bar? He should still be in the bar.
Should still be in the bar.
Okay, where is he? There he is. Buddy, let me give you this strawberry.
But Demetrius is busy.
Yep. An optimal thing. Just, for today is the anniversary of my birth.
I feel like he talks like that ironically. He's like, it makes me sound smart.
God.
No, it doesn't, buddy.
No, it doesn't. It makes you sound like me in late middle school, early high school, when I'd read Homestuck.
And you're already... Yeah, and Demetrius,
Rose
you're already
Lalonde, and I thought Rose Lalonde was literally me.
Wow.
Yep.
Like, Demetrius, you're already on thin ice with your wife and your stepson. That accent does not do you any favors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a mod where you can, like, date Robin.
Yeah.
And it makes it so that her sister is married to Demetrius. And she's just, like, a single mom.
Ooh.
Or something.
Kai's just come in and said, I was a Jade girly. So true. Jade is very good. S-tier character.
I liked the mayor of Cantown.
Yeah! He's great.
My friend literally made a wallpaper that was, like, the mayor sash.
Yes! That is glorious.
Oh my god, this has to be Super Cucumber.
Probably.
Yep. It was so difficult. But hey, I got the row for it.
Oh, heck yeah. Checking on my social. Right. George, Leah, Sebby, Lily. Got it.
Thank you, Halibut, for the easy catch. No.
Yeah, no, first I was a Rose girly, and then I saw Roxy, and I was like, you!
Leah, I don't know what you were doing in the woods at 1 in the morning. Not a fan.
What if we, the chat with our infinite knowledge, plot against the streamers? To do what?
It's happened before. And we took away gift privileges.
Yep. To be fair, they were being spammed, and General was unusable. Oh no! Kai is agreeing! Oh no! The horror!
The horrors.
The horrors that horrors can help unleash. Hey, Emil, you have to be nice to me. Oh, alright. You're right. Right, I didn't watch TV. Need to go check the weather. No, wait, I already
Trout
checked.
derby.
Nice. Don't
But I'm not
tempt
going to be
him
doing that
more.
this year.
Sorry.
Horrors.
Ooh, GMP just came in and said, reading the SCP Wiki is kind of PTSD inducing. That's fair. It's horror stories. What did you expect? It's also
Oh no, I left the book for you in the black chest.
Ah, okay. But yeah, no,
the one that we put the swords in.
But yeah, GM, I've gone through the SCP Wiki before. It hasn't been traumatizing. In fact, usually it's been exciting and interesting. Rainbows and unicorns. What did you expect, lol? The hand tree.
Clint wants 8 gold ores.
You listen to horror stories at 2 a.m., babe? Hell yeah, I do. I used to literally fall asleep listening to, like, those people reading, like, those horror stories from Reddit.
Yeah, I fall asleep to true crime podcast stuff.
Kanton said the what? Yeah, the hand tree.
Tree of Hands. Jube, come pick up your shit at the beach. Before it leaves tomorrow.
That shit.
I've literally left them for you so you can get your experience.
Thank you. Yeah, but the hand tree story is, it's kind of fucked. There's a lot of messed up stuff in SCP. It's great. You know, the hand tree one is too fucked up for me to be reading out on stream. There are some, like, trying to remember, there's, like, one about a facility that people just go missing in. There's a lot like that. There's a machine that, can refine things and, change what they're made of. It once literally spit out human bones, if I remember correctly.
Why? Did you not like them?
No, they were refining something and it just turned into human bones.
Jube, that was a
no.
joke.
Kanton,
that was a joke.
Yeah, fair. Kanton, you will regret it. Well, no, it's not that bad, but it is bad.
You might regret it.
Mm-hmm. I just brought it up because it was like the first fucked up SCP that isn't a classic one that I could remember off the top of my head. Because everyone knows about Mr. Peanut, right?
No.
It's the SCP that if you turn around, if you don't look at it, it'll snap your neck.
Yeah, nope.
Yeah,
Didn't know that one.
It's a classic one. It's a statue that kind of looks like a peanut, and basically, I forget his name other than people just calling him Mr. Peanut. Basically, people have to be looking at him all the time if there's going to be someone in there, because, if you look away, he'll snap the neck of whoever's closest.
Well, that's not terrifying.
Yep.
Having the gold pan is both a blessing and a curse.
Mm-hmm.
Because on one hand, you get better stuff and more of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, it'll go, it'll put another one nearby.
SCP-173, the statue. Yeah. I know some people call him Mr. Peanut because he kind of looks like a peanut. There's also some happy ones, like, the half a cat one that looks like literally just the front or back half of a cat, but it functions as if it still had its whole body. just a funky interdimensional cat. Which, I mean, I can vibe with.
Did you get the stuff at the beach?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just on the other beach on Ginger Island, and I'm just like picking up this stuff, and it's just on my mind.
Let me double check that that's the one I'm talking about there. Yeah, the tree that went into cardiac arrest at one spot. Mm-hmm. Or I guess a better thing to call
what
it would
now?
Be, yeah, a better thing I guess to call it would be the flesh tree. Because it's kind of just a tree made of flesh. Yeah, don't worry about the flesh tree, Ferret. It's just the flesh tree.
I think I need to be worried. I'm not even asking.
Yeah, no, I'm the kind of person who literally listened to short stories like The Body Farm while falling asleep. To be fair, the person who did a reading of it that is one of my favorites has like the most calming, soothing voice. Which, I mean, it's not what you expect when you hear someone talking about someone reading out creepypastas, but like... It's a calming, soothing voice, what more can I say?
You said pasta, and I was just reminded of how Ethos Labs says lava. And during MCC, he said it lava, and everyone was like, wait, how did you say that? And he's like, correctly? And someone animated it and put 2 moose behind him, and they're just labeled Canadian police.
Canadian police! I know there's way more messed up ones that are just not coming to mind. I used to just, hit the take me to a random article on the wiki and just see where it led me. It's a dangerous game, but also a funny game. Because you might get to the list of things Dr. Bright is not allowed to do. Dr. Bright is not allowed to do a lot of things. For perfectly good reasons. Because it's Dr. Bright. Pretty sure everyone knows the SCP of the Plague Doctor, right?
No, I've never been into the SCP's fandom. I've just heard stuff.
The Plague Doctor is the one that, it tries to cure people, but it's curing them of life.
Interesting.
Because, it's just a messed up SCP, a funky SCP. It's fun. found my redacted profile. Bat luck and Queen of Sauce. Monkey rolls. Okay. But I can get you that list after stream content. I don't think Googling while I'm supposed to be playing Stardew is the best idea.
Yeah.
Animals. The cats, one of the cows, one of the ducks, one of the sheep.
I just realized that chopping trees down probably would have helped you get foraging experience.
Probably, yeah.
I find it weird that I've seen no worms on the beach lately.
Yep.
Like, usually on the island, there's, like, at least 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. No purple mushroom.
Oof.
I mean, I can bring the purple mushroom from the fridge, because then that would add to the iridium one. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, if you're ever really bored, just go on the SCP wiki and do the random page. Ooh, Hunton has found a list.
Oh, that's a new spouse dialogue.
Oh?
Look at the puffy clouds in the sky. I'm gonna watch those for a while if you don't mind.
Aw, that's cute.
Where were we putting Ginger? Oh, it's literally right there.
Mm-hmm.
Cave carrots go in food.
I'm gonna do some tree chopping to up my my skills.
We love deforestation.
Mm-hmm.
My nephews are playing games and they're being so loud.
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah.
It's fine.
My older nephew always gets so incensed when it's the other wins. Like, dude, chill.
Yeah, just like my
He
little
is
cousin.
4.
Yeah, my little cousin got mad whenever anyone but him won at frick, I'm forgetting the name. Super Smash Bros.
Mm.
Because his sister and I are not huge fans of, games like that, and we're not great at them. But we found out that if we play Bayonetta, we can sort of just heat-seeking missile him.
Mm.
And he would keep getting pissed because we'd beat him by ganging up on him. And I'm like, well, we've realized we won't win on our own. So teaming up is the only way to defeat you. That's why we're teaming up. Because we know that on our own, we can't. But he still got so mad every time we won. It's like, you invited us to play. You asked us to play. You didn't set any rules. And now you're mad?
Might be time for an outfit change.
Ooh. fun, Kai.
Good luck.
Best of luck. I don't know why, but he looks fucking great with it. Iconic! Oop. I just got a secret note from chopping a tree. It's a page from Abigail's diary. Things I love. The smell of carved pumpkin, keeping an amethyst under my pillow, chocolate cake, the thrill of spicy eel, and the comfort of Mom's blackberry cobbler. I like to eat. That must be why it says she likes eating amethysts.
Mm-hmm.
Crunch, crunch. Anyway, let's see. Hopefully that ups my foraging. Probably not. Please don't eat quartz. Yeah. I figured.
It's bad course of action.
I can agree. It is a bad course of action.
Right, shit.
Alright, we should have enough time left for one day.
Yep.
I love puns, but goddammit, I should have thought of that. Yeah. That is an S tier pun, Ferret. Very good luck today. solar panel. Two of the cows. All right. There we go. That should be everyone. Hello, worms.
Solar panel.
So hold on, I'm gonna work on collections. We really don't use iridium, so I'm gonna sell a bar and a piece because that's also needed for collections.
We should probably upgrade tools so we can
That
actually get
too.
to iridium.
Yep.
Like, I know we both have a tool that can get to iridium.
Mm-hmm. Magma crystals, and then a bunch of things that we haven't figured out yet because they're more recently added. Ooh, Kitsune's here! Hello, Kitsune! You've arrived on the final Stardew day for the stream.
Good morning. Now it's afternoon.
But hello, hello, hello! Yes, you have certainly arrived. As a warning, the Friday streams might become Thursday streams because of a course I have to take. It's so I can learn to drive. I'm hoping that, since my family is always insistent on trying to at least seem decent, I'm hoping we'll be getting a better car. Because, I'm just gonna say, once my mom took me to the dentist and, the back, like, some part of the car fell off. And she didn't check it. So I don't know what it was that fell off. All I know is a piece of metal fell off and she kept driving. So yeah. Invisible trees. Yeah, they're translucent when you walk through them. Yeah. Very
Gus,
nice.
famous omelet or river fish?
Have we done both?
Yep.
Omelet, we've got the eggs for it.
Okay, and then we'll just need to wait till we're able to collect the amount of eggs. Like, we can just give the eggs now.
Yeah. When you hear noises that sound expensive, lol. Yay, fun. I'm honestly a little worried of what it was that fell off. I still am. The car still makes noises. It's scary. Lots of butterflies, hee hee. Yeah! That's a fun part of Stardew. Sometimes when you hit a tree, butterflies come flying out.
Sebastian asked for a diamond. Guess what my prize ticket thing was?
A diamond?
5 diamonds.
Amazing. I'll go get the 24 eggs to put in Gus's fridge. Just like real life. Yeah, just like real life. Alright, I got all the eggs for Gus.
So it shouldn't take us too long.
Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't take us too long.
Especially since it says that you gathered an egg. Like, gathered 6 eggs. So it's like, what, 3 more days?
Yeah. How's my friendship with Pam? I don't need to get her anything. George, Leah, Sebi are the next 3. Egg. Or egg.
A tee-hee. Hey, Jude, where you at?
I was just heading over to the coops and barn to refresh the collectibles.
Cool. You know, artifact spots would be great if they had artifacts in them.
Egg's a nice egg.
Egg! I automatically clicked to honk to find out where you were, and I broke a scarecrow.
Large milk.
It's too hot to have sleeves right now.
Hell yeah!
And you can dye them. You can dye the shirt.
I love it. Void egg. Yeah.
Don't avoid egg.
Void egg.
Embrace egg.
True. Void egg. Void egg. All worship the void egg.
This egg is null and void.
I'm gonna put on the cowboy poncho. That's perfect.
The cowboy poncho says it's dyeable. It is not.
Damn.
So, like, you waste all of your dyes.
Trying to dye it. Aww.
Trying to dye it. I tried. It did not like me. And then I look it up, and it's apparently a thing.
This, or I could wear Abigail's vest. Sleeves are bullshit. Embrace the egg. Yeah!
See, my disappointment is greater now that I've used the geode crusher.
Mm-hmm.
At Clint's, I would have gone, oh, 5 stone, okay. But I walked up, saw that it was 5 stone. I'm like, really? Mm-hmm. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Wait.
You have to wait an hour. One more geode and then I'm going to bed.
Hell yeah.
In my head, I went, after selling, and then it went, Dievensmart's Evil Incorporated. Wow, selling off a whole evil corporation. Nice.
Nice.
I lied. But it'll be there in the morning.
Hell yeah.
I didn't grab my coffee today? Shit. Okay. I did pet the cat today.
That's good.
One of the cats. Okay.
One of the cats.
I pet Midnight. We're good.
This is a pretty good yield. Alright. So. I mean, 4 minutes from end of stream. We can't do another day in 4 minutes.
Almost like did the speed run strat of just
yeah.
Like water something, go to bed.
Yeah, which we're not doing.
No. We want to experience full days.
Thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next stream. We have an official Discord linked in the description and in the channel description. Feel free to come join. We chill there. We do post-stream chats. We have an official Minecraft server now. But yeah, our streams will be, the stream schedule will be changing to streams on Tuesday and Thursday, 6 p.m. EST no, 7 p.m. EST as per usual. Geez. And I will hopefully see you all in the next stream. Feel free to like and subscribe. Goodbye!
Bye, you chat.